Theme song.
Our moon is one of limitless wealth. There are ancient riches here for those with the strength to claim them. Today, Titan is a place where you can buy those dreams, where anyone can profit. Make sure you live up to our expectations.
That is what I am talking about. Welcome to Industries of Titan. If you haven't seen this game, it was an exclusive on Epic Games for a bit, and now it's on Steam. It's been on Steam for a while, and they update every so often. As you can see, you'll get an idea of when I pre-recorded this, because I am very busy in March, so I pre-recorded some Industries of Titan for you to enjoy. Hopefully you like it. However, if you play the game when this is coming out, there will be fire gameplay. The things are going to catch fire, so it's going to be fun to come back and update the game. So this will be some fireless gameplay, but let's get started nonetheless. We're going to be playing, I think we'll be playing standard, because it's enjoyable. And that's not out yet. That's redacted. So I haven't unlocked this yet. So we'll get there. Confirm faction. So let's go for, like, what would be fun? Ruthless Opportunity has very high rebel camps, heavy rain and occasional storms. Rugged Venture has low rebel camps, but a lot of snow. And I really like the snow, but it's slow going out there, and you're going to, it's very low crevices. Yeah, so you're going to be, it's going to be hard to keep things fueled, is what I found to be the issue. Normal resources, very low rocks, very high lakes, which could be hard to work around. Low rebel camps, okay. Chemical Enterprise, normal resources, very low rocks, okay. No lakes, very high crevices, and high rebel camps, and frequent sandstorms. I think we want to try this Chemical Enterprise. It's zethane rich, which is going to be a lot of pollution. You'll find out in a second that zethane is quite an issue for us. Let's call the Dorian Industries. No, let's call ourselves the Solidian Concern. And this is going to be our logo. This is amazing, by the way. I love this game. I like the way this is shaped. I've been playing it a little bit, and I can safely say that I am hooked. If you don't believe I'm hooked, ask my wife. This looks fun. I think we're just going to... No, that one's kind of boring. Let's just go with this one. And, oh, whoops, that's the randomizer. Okay, well, that kind of brought me back to it. So this kind of looks like an S at least. So we'll go with that one. That's going to be our thing. We're going to disable the tutorials. We have 1 headquarters. 8 employees. Okay, let's get started with Industries of Titan. Glad to see you too.
Significant investments riding on your success.
Turn up the jams.
You'll live up to our expectations.
And here we are arriving in this very busy place. You can see that things have gone very poorly for the people that used to be here, because this city is absolutely destroyed. A lot of crevices over here. Okay, let's pause things for a second, and I'll kind of walk you around it. I'm assuming the people that are watching this maybe haven't played it before. Maybe you're thinking, like, should I buy this? So let's get started here. Basically, resources are as follows. We need credits. We need minerals, isotopes, and waste is sort of a negative resource we have to get rid of. And then artifacts help us unlock things. So there's a lot to do right off the bat, but we have to kind of be careful about how we do things. So here's the overlays here. This is kind of hiding it all. This is the view I kind of like the most, just because it looks very, cyberpunky and whatnot. This is the territory we control, and this is, or I guess the territory we can control, and this is the territory that we own. Our corporation, if you will, owns this. Our energy grid, not great. There's no energy grid yet. Transportation network, no transportation. No pollution yet either, or not much at least. No, I think this is good. This doesn't count as pollution, I suppose. And then zethane. What do we have in the air here? 30% zethane, however you want to pronounce it. Okay, that's not bad, but I'm thinking I want to get near these crevices here, because you'll see the crevices produce zethane. So we can be right here, with some factory or something like, taking Zethane out of the air, we can put another one here and probably not see too much of a reduction. Lots of crevices over here, too. It's going to be hard to kind of plan out. The other thing I love doing in this game is roads. So we're going to need to figure that out. Where we want to put our roads, where we want to put our trash. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is going to be tricky because there's no mines, or there's not much in the way of mines, at least to be found right away. So all of our minerals are not going to be coming from mining, but rather from, taking apart all of these buildings. Okay, so that's going to be tricky. I do love a good mine, but I wonder if you can build a road, like a bridge over the crevices. Probably not. But the roads are going to be a big thing for me because I really like the roads. Looks like we can at least get to this crevice fairly easily, and even this crevice. So Zethane is not going to be a problem to produce. Maybe we can sell it somehow and get our resources that way. At any rate, what we're going to need to do now is start to survey. So with the V key, we're going to survey all the buildings nearby. And our 8 employees are going to start doing that right away to figure out what it is that's around us. And how much influence do I have? Influence, I guess, is, you would call that another sort of resource. These are, citizens can also be kind of a resource. Everything's sort of a resource if you think about it that way. So our influence will gain naturally at about 4.1 per minute. We can create more and get more influence doing other things. However, we're going to need that to claim some Terra. So I can actually start claiming out this way. So I can unlock and eventually get to that Zethane hole. Survey is complete. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these. We've got 2 minerals in here. Not great. 10 minerals here. No artifacts. This one has no artifacts either, but it also gives us some fuel if we pick that one. So it's sort of like an activated bonus. 14 minerals here or 2 artifacts we've got to pick. 16, but a lot of waste and no artifacts. So let's go with that 2 artifacts one. Well, let's claim those artifacts. Let's get these 10 minerals and these 16 minerals and these 3 isotopes. And let's keep claiming our... Well, we don't have any influence. Okay, let's keep claiming our way there in a second. But first, let's dive into our headquarters. Another really fun key feature of this game is the ability to build inside. Like, we're customizing ships in this game, and we're customizing most of our factory building floors are going to be customized in this game. It's a lot of fun, a tremendous amount of fun. So right off the bat, before we get started, let's get some more storage. A little more storage and a spot for waste. What we're going to need to do is start to pull Zethane out of the air and use that fuel to produce electricity and build all of that. So first, let's get these built up so we can actually store some resources. Once we have some resources, it is time to start designing our first floor of our first building. Rebel threat already at 6%. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to have to be careful. We're going to need some defenses up way faster than some of the other levels that I've played. Amazing. So we have gathered and claimed a little bit of territory this way, heading towards this Zethane crevice, and that's going to help because there's going to be a lot of Zethane being produced out of this area, so we'll be able to get some fuel going eventually. I'm just going to pull up my livability information. So the people want to live kind of out here, and I think fuel mining doesn't produce too much pollution, so I think we'll have housing going this way, but let's think about where we want to put things and in relation to our roads. I think I want a road basically to come along straight down here, basically kind of straight this way, and then another one probably from this crevice over here, and that's going to get to this mineable rock eventually. So that's going to be a long road, obviously, but it's going to be necessary. We're going to need roads ASAP, maybe because I like them, but also because, why wouldn't I want roads? So we're going to claim our way out there, and then kind of, start claiming this stuff and get ready for road building. But that's not going to be for a while yet. We haven't set anything up, and we actually don't have a lot of resources right now. So what I want to do is let's get to building. Now, the headquarters cave's interior basically is just going to be storage for right now until we start using it for some other things, because I find that you get more building space out of these factories. So let's build a factory and have it just harvest some energy, some fuel for energy, and then create some energy for us for all our other buildings. We're going to keep this one pretty close together. For the start, I just kind of want to create a downtown core that's going to take advantage and try to always be mindful of not building over my future road planning. The harvesting fuel from the factory doesn't put out pollution as much as I know, as far as I know. So I think we can get a factory here. And how much are these? 2 of these. Let's go for it. Let's build another factory. This one's going to be our hab. This one's going to be our manufacturing place. And then I'm going to need to basically immediately get ready for our wave. I want to start thinking about unlocking some military power right away. I think 1 turret at a level 2 will be enough for us to at least take the first wave. But yeah, the more I build, the more I claim, the more there's going to be some issues in the future. So let's get these bad boys built. And then let's set them up with some power. The only advantage, or disadvantage, I guess, to having these 3 different buildings as opposed to just starting in the headquarters and building slow, is that I need to run power between all these buildings. So that's going to be expensive because I need an energy pylon. But again, you know, they're not like crazy expensive. So I'm going to get this energy pylon put down kind of right there, I think, to begin. Or do I want to put it there? If I put it here, I'm going to have to upgrade it before I can power it. But I also kind of like it looking a little bit... No, let's put it in the middle. I think that's fine. I'll put buildings around this or something to kind of create that downtown core. But that's going to look good for now. So, Factory 2, we're going to name this Fab... All right, yeah, so, Fab 01. No, we're going to call it the Manufactory. Manufactory 01. All right. And then this is going to be Hab 001. It's interesting because off the early game, these buildings are very necessary. But then you're going to start to build custom power buildings and custom housing later on. So these buildings become a little more redundant at that point. So Manufactory 001 is going to need, on the first floor, it's going to need some power. So let's do a big old gas guzzler fuel fabricator here. And then let's put some like storage there, just kind of like box it in a little bit. And then like over here on the distance, let's do our electricity generation like on the other side. Let's see, can I afford a big one? I feel like I can. So we're going to do electricity generation here on the side. Now what I'm going to need to do is bridge that. So let's think ahead here. If I go with a small one, or I could put another big one here. We could put a big one right there. But I'm not going to need it right now. So, like, let's think about where we're going to put, like... Well, I could put a big one here. I'm going to put this one here. I'm going to pause it, though. I'm just trying to... Basically, what I'm trying to do is link everything up. So let's go with a small relay right... that doesn't quite get everything, though. Hang on, let's pause this one and resume this one. That relay will capture that, and we can fill these gaps in here with batteries once we have the actual minerals. Cancel. Yeah, okay. Put all that there. Okay, so this fuel, we now have +5 fuel, and I don't know how much fuel this is going to soak up, so we might need to build another one. And we can build another one when we get the energies. We can build another small one. Kind of here. Okay, let's get this built first and get this relay powered up. So currently we have 2 grids. One is for whatever's in the headquarters, and 2 is for whatever this is attached to. So they don't know that they're all the same grid yet. But as soon as we connect them together, we'll have that settled. So let's get this going on here. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Okay, good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we officially have a little bit of electricity. Yes, +9. Ooh, you love to see it. We have no storage. So can I afford any batteries yet? Energy, yes I can. Let's get a big battery in right here next to this, and a little battery in just shoved in the corner. So this block here can basically be copied right here, and then the rest of this can be fuel or anything else that we need. Now, we're getting 2 fuel, so that means one of these is generating 5. So that's not bad. But that is, this zethane concentration is going to slowly start to go down. So it is sort of a diminishing return on this area, and eventually we're going to have, that's why we have to expand and find more potable sources of zethane. All right, so this grid has been built, but is currently not attached to this. What am I missing here? I'm missing, okay, so the relay, oh, I'm missing an energy bridge, that's right. So we have to bridge this. Let's just shove that there. So we're going to get a bridge in here, and then that's going to provide power to both of these buildings if we need it. Now, in the Hab level, this is where things are going to get a little exciting. I need to shove in some homes for people. So I don't know how much resources I have right now, but the first most important thing is to get it all powered up and stuff. So population, you're going to need your monetization station to make money. That's the only reason to have population. And this can take 1 person, and this habitation pod generates waste, of course, but also can take 2 people. So for every 1 of these, we need 2 of these. The conversion capsule is how we turn them into more staff members, which we can support 2 more staff members. But currently we have no citizens, so let's go about fixing that. And I'm going to go for a habitation pod here. I just kind of like build out around the sides and then fill it in. So that's 2, that's 4 right now. So we need another habitation station right here. And now we're out of resources. And I know I can fit another habitation station here. And they'll need access to it right here. But if I go next to it and put my energy bridge here, then I can get another monetization station right there. So let's go into energy. Okay, we need some more resources before we do that. So I'm getting a little ahead of myself because I'm trying to future plan. And I wish there was a way to, like, blueprint things. So let's claim all that. And let's get... Okay, what do we got? 3 artifacts here. Oh, that's huge. Let's salvage that. Let's get those 3 artifacts. Minerals 2 and 4, or 2 artifacts. Let's do that. And then minerals, beautiful, for 1 artifact. Okay, those were some good trades. We get some resources coming our way and a bunch of artifacts, which we'll need to unlock more things and convert employees. All right, with those resources in, I can put a relay here and an energy bridge here. That's going to let me put in 1 more habitation pod here and another, I think a monetization station would fit there. Beautiful. That was my plan all along. I need a bunch more habitation stations, but I think they can all be boxed in this area here. So we'll see how many of these we can get in, but basically we need, twice as many. However, once we get all this powered, any second now, once this bridge is done, it'll bridge to the energy fabrication going on in the other building. We should be able to start accepting our first colonists. Oh, I love it. Oh, wait, we need another bridge somewhere. Somewhere here. Okay, all right. Well, let's finish these up. Okay, and hang on. I'm going to pause that for a second. And I'm going to figure out where do I need more stuff. So we need some habitation stations. So I'm going to put 1 here. And... Wait, oh, hang on. Here. Here. Then... Hang on, this is going to work, yeah, because we create a little space in there for a relay. Okay, this is feeling good. Then 1 more here. And I think we can go habitation station here. Yep. Love it. And a conversion capsule right here. It's perfect. It's perfect. Okay. So wait, what do we need? We need a relay here. And we need another relay. Probably to cover... Okay, we'll get that relay done. So the important thing to remember in this game is that some things they don't need to reach. Like storage, they don't need to be able to get to. Hopefully this relay should be buildable from that distance. And we won't need to worry about it. But it looks like I'm 1 relay down. So I just need to be kind of creative about where I place that relay. I bet I can place it here. Oh, no, I need to place 1 here, don't I? Yeah, that looks like it's going to power everything. As long as there's a little overlap, we'll get everything powered. We now have enough monetization stations, I think, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait. Hang on. Let's build this one. There we are. Yeah, I think this works. Okay, great. And now I just need the conversion capsule so I can turn some of them into customers. I mean, employees, whichever. All right, so I have 8 spaces, and they're all powered. And I have however many jobs available. I'm not sure yet. It looks like about 8. So let's return to the city. Now we can... Ooh. Wait, is this like more zethane? Is that what that is? It's back up to 30%. No, I don't think that is zethane. I think that's just like dust storms. So where's my spaceport? There we go. Unlock for 3 artifacts. Now let's see if I can't bring 8 people in. It's going to cost me 2 influence, but I can bring exactly 8 people in and a couple of minerals as well. So ladies and gentlemen, our first colonists arrive to the Solidian Concerned City, who will now surely start generating income for us. And that's great because we were at a little bit of a deficit, but now we're up $700. All right, we're at a -7 now, so we have lost... we're just not generating enough power, but we have 2 fuel. So what I need to do is figure out... Let's go back to the manufactory here and see what's going on. What have we done wrong here? We are generating energy balance used, energy stored. So are you making any energy at all? +9. Oh, so we're using quite a lot more than I thought. So we need to up our fuel and up our energy, but we don't have a lot of minerals to do so. Okay, so let's make sure we're getting some more minerals, and then let's, are these minerals? Yes, okay. Let's claim that and put an employee on that, and let's get back to building this downtown core. All right, I think we've stored up enough resources, so let's get going on this energy and fuel deficit. If I build another one of these, how much fuel is it going to drink up? 3. So if I build another full boy, which I'm going to, I'm going to also need... And I call them full boys, by the way. I'm also going to need some more fuel. So let's get some fuel. And before you're wondering, like, oh, how am I such a pro at, like, organizing everything? Well, I'll tell you this. You just start laying stuff down. And then when you find that it doesn't work because you're not good at this kind of Tetris, you just back up a little bit. But what I'm looking at here is little shapes that I know exist. There's a really fun game. Oh, man, what is it called? Where you have to put down these little shapes. It's a board game. I'm going to try to remember what it's called. And it's basically this. So you have all these different shapes. You just need to create homes and gaps. Like, for instance, I could probably sneak another small guy right in here. And then that opens up a little space here for another little fuel. Ooh, it actually does work really well. And then in this area here, we can just stuff some storage. Like some more, I don't know, some fuel here. And this is going to remind me that was kind of my plan. Maybe some garbage. Because it's the first floor, so people are going to come in off the streets and just drop off some garbage there, I guess. Now, is there anywhere else we can sneak in a battery or something? Where did I want to put that other energy thing? I don't need it yet, so I'm just going to... I don't want to build it, but if I put it here, I could probably put another one in right here. But for now, and I want fuel there. So for now, let's put in some, like a battery. Let's put in another battery, because eventually we're going to have a surplus. So that's going to remind me that fit in there perfectly. And we'll get these 2 things built, and that should give us a nice little surplus of power. However, we're going to want to get out of that ASAP and using these single minerals, because you'll see here when you hover over your mineral and isotope panels, you'll see that there's a multiplier. So a tier 1 mineral is worth 1 of itself. A tier 2 mineral is worth 5 of itself, so for every 1, you actually have 5 value. A tier 3 one, 25 of itself, which is going to be useful because the thing we need to worry about somewhat soon, like probably around here, we want to build it in terms of our threat level. We need this, where is it, military? We need this thing, 400 mineral CUs. Now, the particular map I'm playing on is not going to have a lot of this mineable rock for us. Not a lot of minerals to mine. So we can only get minerals from these buildings, which are going to get more and more scarce as we expand. So we got to be careful here because we're going to start running low on minerals, which means we need to get them to a tier 3 AS, a friggin' P. So if I want to upgrade this thing, it's going to cost me 9 isotopes. However, it's also going to use up it's going to take the building down for a while we do this. So I got to be careful about that because I don't want people to die. Oh, 7 idle. Okay, we got to get some work going on here. Let's claim this and mine it. And in the meantime, let's actually upgrade this now, which, yeah, it kills off our fuel, storage, and electricity. So you don't want to do this too many times. I want to upgrade this as soon as possible. And I'm going to build another floor on top of it. And that floor's job is going to be to convert minerals. You know what we might do? Let's upgrade it twice. Let's just fully upgrade it so it's complete. And then we don't have to worry about it anymore, and we can get another level in there, because you're going to need a whole level to convert minerals and a whole level to convert isotopes. I will look up the channel that I found this tip on, but it's an absolutely perfect, flawless design for your manufacturing. So this gives us this floor here for fuel and energy production, floor 2 for our mineral processing. So we're going to get to that in a second here. But first, let's see if we can upgrade this thing. What do we need? It's 36 isotopes. So maybe the first floor we could use to convert isotopes, and then the second floor we can use to convert minerals. But that'll get us some better isotope, ratios. And isotopes are looking a little rare around us at the moment. So what do we have for resources here? Okay. So we need some more minerals, CUs saved up, and then we can set up this thing. I think we need like... Okay, these are really cheap. That's great to know, but this thing is going to be 50. So let's wait until we have, almost 100 minerals, and then let's come back. All right, so I'm going to need some more storage space to get this done, so let's get started now and at least use up some of the resources. But thanks to the beautiful and wonderful YouTube community, so please somebody post a link to this person's video so we can shout out the channel. But I've discovered one of the better setups for this processing. So essentially, to get things to a level 2, let's pause the game here. To get things to a level 2, you need the level 1 processor. So it takes tier 1 minerals and turns them into tier 2 or tier whatever. Minerals or isotopes, it depends what you connect up to it. So the things that connect up to these processors are these input modules and output modules, and then a garbage module, which is actually way more important, I've discovered, than you'd think. So to get things to level 2, we need this one. To get things to level 3, we need this old processor as well. Let's build that all in one floor for hyper efficient mineral processing. So the first thing we're going to do is I always build from the corners in. So we know that at the end of the day, we want output to come out of this thing, right? So I'm going to build 2 in a row. This is off a design that I found. We're going to put the L2. Actually, hang on. Let's think for a second here. We're going to put the L2 here, but we can't afford it yet because it's 50 of its own minerals anyway. So we can't do that just yet, but that's all right. We're going to get there because we need... Oh, actually, so we need mineral storage up here as well. So the storage, that guy goes here. This L1 is going to go down here in the corner. So let's get, if I remember correctly, this is going to go here, 1 over. All right. Then your L1 goes right lined up perfectly with it. And you're going to notice that this creates a lot of freedom right away for one more thing here, which is the garbage module. So that's going to be there, which I assume needs to be emptied occasionally. So there's 2 little spots right here for waste storage. We'll put that in there in a second. So then what we need is output here. So let's put the output right here. And you can't put it here because it'll connect to the wrong thing. You need it to connect up to the L1. And then that's our output module. This is our isotope input module because we are converting isotopes first. We need a lot of storage for this. Then we're going to go for a employee module because employees need to work this sucker. So we'll get that one plugged in right there. Oh, oops, I turned it the wrong way. Okay, so we'll get that guy built right there. Okay, so the L2, believe it or not, is going to fit right here. We just don't need to worry about that right now. In fact, I'm going to cancel these. So this is sort of a full L1, and what's going to happen is it's going to put things out here, and we're going to want to put a storage right here for all of our isotopes. And then in the corner up here, we can't afford it yet, but I'm going to put like a 4x4 storage for some minerals because we need more mineral space. So let's get that built. But the thing we're missing here is going to be this little chunk here is right where in between. It's basically like 2 diamonds. So this chunk right here is where we need to put our relay and our energy bridge. Hopefully we have enough for that. Yes, we do. So we'll get the energy bridge right here. And we don't have enough for the relay. That's all right. We'll get a relay here in a second and power up everything here and get all this built. All right, the finishing touches on the first part of our manufacturing floor is complete. Always remember that every floor you build in every building you build needs to have an energy bridge which connects things to the correct energy grid that you want. I think you can have a bunch of grids. You can create a bunch of grids if you want to kind of micro what grids are more important than others. But for right now, I haven't found a major strategic reason to have everything on different grids. Just one big old grid. We're draining the batteries, okay, so we need to work on that now. However, we finally... Oh, you also need a relay. So the relays power everything on the floor. The bridge powers everything up and down across all the floors and connects to any outdoor pylons like this one. But look at our little downtown core already. It's looking compact and protected, and it feels like a place that I would be safe to call home. Once I have enough isotopes, so we're going to get a bunch of isotopes to a level 2 at least, we're going to upgrade this building one more time, which will shut everything down again for one more round. But I think it's worth it to get this all done. Then we can turn this to just isotopes. So this floor holds all the isotopes, and then the next floor up holds all of the minerals. It actually holds, I think, quite a lot, 108 level 3s, which is a lot of isotopes. Similar to here. I don't know if the 3s take up more room. It looks like they actually potentially do. I'm not 100% sure. So we'll see. As it grows, it probably takes up more room in the storage. So we might need another whole storage floor for that. But for now, let's just get focused on getting some much nicer, like a bigger supply of isotopes here, level 2s, so that we can upgrade this building one last time and then build our... mineral one. So this is going to be called the isofab floor. This first floor is going to be called fuel and power. Oh my goodness, what was that? That didn't feel good. What was that? Increased emissions from zethane sources. Okay, well that's good to know, but I don't know what that shake was. That was like an earthquake that I did not want to have happen. So what's our zethane concentration now? I mean, that'll be good for us. We're now, yeah, see, our fuel generated is 9, so we've already used up a lot of the fuel in this area. So we kind of want to build out here and get a fuel silo going ASAP before we start running low on fuel. In the meantime, I'm going to build another fuel fab in this area, which, again, will drag more. Yeah, see, look at that. That's already doing 5 and 4. So it definitely... I don't know if it's very efficient to build another one here, but this is all we have right now, so we're going to need to do that to get some more energy here. Oh yeah, I was going to do the small one right there. So let's get this small one done. And then if we need it, we'll do some more fuel right here. But again, I've got to be aware. Oh, look how beautiful that works. I've got to be aware that this is not going to last forever. This fuel here is going to start to become, fuel generated 8, then 7. Maybe it'll use up all the zethane in the area, which will make it more livable, so that's nice. What is my livability in this hab? My livability is 250 right now. Okay, so that's great. Things are looking, like they're stabilizing, but we have a lot more work ahead of us if we want to really build this city. Well, while we continue to claim more resources, I've just upgraded this energy pylon because I want to build a fuel turbine out here ASAP and take advantage of the, healthy production of zethane out of this area. So I think this seems like one of the best spots. It's kind of covered by some crevices. And then these crevices will always be producing, 100%. So I think this should support one turbine basically forever. Maybe 2. We can take a peek and see if that number fluctuates. But yeah, this is very much a stopgap in my manufactory. So I would love to get that solved ASAP. So I have 4,000 credits right now. We're making decent profits. So I'll have to be careful though, because those profits are going to slow right down. So this 4,000 needs to be spent carefully. One of them I know that we're going to need to unlock is the defense turret. So I'm just going to do that right away. That's $1,000 gone, but we're going to need that, sooner rather than later. The next one I think is definitely going to be the fuel turbine. I'm going to unlock that. The energy plant would also be a good unlock, but if I think about it, I have 2 left. So let's make sure. Oh, I really want to get transport right away, but that's like mid-game. That's mid-game. Let's not do that. The mine and the smokestacks are actually pretty important, but believe it or not, the mine isn't going to be that important on this because there's not very much... I don't see many rocks around for a while. It's going to be a while until we discover that. Now, what is this area? Is this like a lot of zethane? Not much more than anything. That's just like some dust and fog of war. Okay, so what we need to do is continue claiming all this territory, and we need to build a fuel turbine here as soon as possible. I think the next move should be smokestack for 1,000. and then the energy plant for 1,000, because the energy plant and the fuel turbines are just miles more efficient than building these compact little areas, which, as you can see, these are about to be filled up anyway and no longer useful to us. And we're already down to 10 fuel generated over 3 fuel fabs. So these two are generating only 4 a turn, and this one is generating down to 2. So the efficiency here, it's gotten us off to a good start, but we need to break free of those pretty soon here, and get some fuel turbined in the more efficient way. So that's going to cost me 200 minerals and 2 isotopes, which is doable. But the 200 minerals are where the problem is. So what I want to do is actually, can I upgrade this yet? No. I'm going to wait until I can upgrade this, and then we're going to build the 3rd floor here and get our mineral production up, at least to get these minerals to a level 2, which will be way more efficient and hopefully really up our production levels. So let's get enough level 2 isotopes that we can actually upgrade this thing. And that'll be our last interruption of electricity and services. Oh, and one last tip that I've realized by doing it wrong is you might as well wait before, if you're going to shut everything down because it's early game and you're just trying to like get to the efficient stuff, and you're going to take down your energy grid. Well, wait until the work shift is over. You want that work shift to be concluded so you can actually get that money from them before they go to bed. When they go to bed, if they don't have anywhere to sleep, that's a bummer for sure while this thing gets upgraded. But it is much less of a bummer than you not making any money. They can also last. They're not going to die right away, but they definitely don't like it, and I don't blame them. All right, so the work shift is done, so I am going to hit upgrade on this thing. It's going to take down our power and production here for a second. But that's all right. We're going to survive, I hope. In the meantime, I'm looking at our storage here, and it looks like our waste is about to fill up completely. So I'm going to want to start thinking about the smokestacks. However, obviously, they produce a lot of pollution. One good thing about having these HABs, these manufactories, sucking all the zethane out, it is sort of a diminishing return on investment, yes, but it does also remove all the zethane from this area, or make it lower, eventually probably removing it all. And that is doing wonders for the livability in this section, which once this is done here, you'll see it go back up. There we are. There we are. Look how livable this area is. That's going to change when we start putting smokestacks and pollution in. So I want to figure out where to put the smokestacks. Now, there's going to be pollution coming out of this mine eventually, but right now the people hate this area because of the spaceport and the council hall. I think the council hall is a symbol of oppression, so of course they hate it. So that means the smokestacks could probably go here. The pollution will radiate out this way, and so our livability is going to be more in this direction here. So to that end, let's see. We want to claim probably this and this. Let's claim our way here, 80 for that. So let's wait till we get another bit, and then we can get these obsidian ruins, which is going to be a lot of really nice isotopes. And I also got to think about, we only have 4 artifacts. So my next couple of claims need to be pretty juicy in the artifact land. So any good artifacts, like this one, I think we should claim this, and let's get those artifacts. And claim that just for fun and get those artifacts. And then we'll worry about this area for our fuel or our smokestacks. Eventually, you want a road there as well. So we could consider putting the smokestacks here, near the road. Let's put the smokestacks here, right around this area, so that the road comes down here and then can easily drop trash off eventually at the smokestacks. They won't be easily dropped off for a while until we get to that tech, and that's going to be a ways from now. Oh, very cool. I haven't noticed that before. I love the scan down the buildings. That looks so cool. But we now have a 3-level manufactory, so we can get this set up here. And there is this blueprint tool, but I'm not going to mess around with it because it'll mean I have to try to build the whole thing in one fell swoop, which I am not able to do yet. So let's get up here to floor 3, and let's start doing our mineral... We'll call this, what are we going to call this? Minfab up here. Okay, now we're going to have to be careful about our fuel consumption and stuff. We're still sitting at 10. I think we'll be able to start producing minerals, and maybe we can shut down the isofab floor once we've got this to a good state of some stored up minerals. But we want to convert all 104 of these into level 3s if we can. Let's see if we can get there. So, resources. First and foremost, we have our L1. And we're going to put the L1 here. Always leave, you know, most things are going to be, these square ones are all going to be, it shows you here, about 2 deep. So you want at least 2 so you can get stuff around it. Like so. Garbage. Hooked up to it. And a mineral input module. Plugged right into it square. The output module right here. And then a staff module. A worker bee module right there. Then I know I want my energy bridge here and a relay there. That's good. So this is level 1. And I know that this area here is going to have storage. So we're going to get a big old storage here. That's going to be 25 minutes. Oh, we have enough. We have enough. So we'll get that big storage here. Small storage here. Okay, let's press on. We know we want that level 3 if we can get to it. How expensive is it? Oh, 50 minerals. Blah, blah. Okay, well, if we cancel this... There, that'll free up some minerals. So we can get our L2. Now, again, it wants to be 2 down from the back here and 1 in so we can put some storage and things around there. And now we have an output module of minerals, rather. Of whatever, actually. So it just puts out general. So then we're going to put our input module, once we get it, for minerals right here. So then a staff member will take it out of the output and either store it here or put it right in to the input of the L2. All right, now we can claim this big obsidian ruin here before we, cap out on our claims, our influence here. So that's going to get us a good set of resources. I think I want to go for that rather than the 2 artifacts, although the 2 artifacts are fairly tempting. But I think we can even just claim some of these single artifacts and go from there. Oh, it'll be nice to get into these isotopes as well. I've shut down the isotope floor so that the minerals floor can get going. And as you can see, we're already getting dividends for processing all those minerals. So I'm actually going to wait for a lot of those to convert into at least level 2s before we finish the level 3 setup. In the meantime, let's salvage this whole thing and get a big old payday loan there. And then let's see, I can claim this and let's get the artifacts from that. Again, I don't know how hard we need to go on artifacts, but like, I know that we're going to want a lot of them because we want to convert more staff members. We just don't need the staff members just yet. But trust me, things are... look, my waste is already full. So things are going to start getting really dirty around here, and they're also going to start to get very busy for my workers. Well, as you can see, the dividends have paid off, and now we have 346 minerals, where before we would have had, 100. So this is feeling really good, and I kind of want to push forward on my fab floor, my mineral fab floor, and get to some tier 3s. You heard me, level tier 3s. So let's go with our L2 right there. As I said, mineral input right here. Things are going to get a little bit squishy. Actually, a little squishier, because I'm going to go mineral input 1 forward, right into that space there. That's going to create a little extra storage here. Oh, we can put the waste module here. There, that's kind of nice and squared off. Then I'm going to put an output module here, and the ones I've seen online that work the best are 2 output modules, because things can produce pretty fast here. We could also double up, I believe, on the employee module as well, and that fits like a glove. Now, I think we have some room for some storage here, so let's get a nice storage in there. And yeah, our waste is starting to build up. So maybe what we'll do is we'll get some waste modules here and here. And I think we need... Let's check our relays. We have one there. Yeah, I feel like that's not going to quite get everything. So let's put another relay right here. And like another waste container here. There. We can always put a few more waste containers in, like maybe one here and here, to just kind of control the waste. We're at a -3 on our energy drain, so let's go back down to this fab floor here and see if we can't get some more energy production going. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. That's the good stuff. Now, what are you at? 3, 3, and 2. We're producing just 2 fuel. How much is this going to need? Fuel costs 2. Okay, so that's going to take 2 fuel, and we can put another one in here and some storage, but we might as well just at least get this guy going. It looks like that's going to be overlapped here. So we can put some more fuel production or fuel storage in this area. But for right now, hopefully this will hold us down. Okay, this is good. We're back at a good balance, but I think we actually have enough to start fuel mining. How much? Okay, production. Okay, where is it? Fuel turbine. Here we go. Yes, we can build it. Okay. Well, let's build this as well now. Let's get that fuel turbine up and running. And hopefully that's in our power grid. Yeah, that's in the power grid. We'll need another grid to get out here for our smokestacks. And we'll need those smokestacks pretty soon. So let's get out there. Just for fun. Oh, we can't afford it yet. I was going to say just for fun, let's claim that. But I'm bored, so let's claim this instead. And get some isotopes here. And isotopes here. Assuming this works, which I believe it will, and provide a lot of fuel, we could actually get some more, just a little more energy production out of this. And then hopefully that will give us a little bit more of a boost. Or do we want to do that? Because that's 3 energy for like 1 more use of the fuel, which again, we're just not sure we're going to get that much fuel around here anymore. I could also just fill this with storage. What do I need? This relay covers everything. Except for this area. So this should really just be another relay if I need it, or if just a crap ton of little single fuel storage cells for storing up our fuel. So maybe I don't need to worry about that so much, and maybe the thing I should be worried about is an energy plant. 200 mineral CUs, 2 of 2 isotopes. It's going to need 12 fuel, so we're going to have to see how much fuel this baby produces. But I know we can upgrade these as well. So maybe we put another fuel plant, or an energy base, an energy pylon right here. Oh, we can build it already? Oh, no, that's the pylon. Whoops. I got really excited for no reason. So, yeah, pretty soon we're going to have a lot of minerals here once we build and finish and get our level 3 up and running. Looks like it's up and running. Oh, you like to see it. Okay, so let's get this thing just for minerals so we don't cause any confusion here. We have waste receptacles. We have a little more waste capacity. Going to hold us off for a little bit. What is this? Output mode is full. Come get those 3s. Come get the 3s. Somebody. What are they busy doing? Okay, good, good. Oh, I want to see these 3s get into my storage. It's going to make me feel so good. Yes, yes. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Oh, I love it. Okay. So while our fuel turbine is getting built, let's put in our power plant, which I think... Oh, we can almost afford. We can almost afford it. -5, so they've taken a 2, and it's about to get a 25 times modifier. Oh, I love it. Okay. Let's get this energy plant done. I know it's not efficient, but we can work through the rest of these resources in a moment. Yeah, that works. So we'll get an energy plant there. This thing needs a staff member, so we're going to start to need more staff soon. That's fine, because we have some people to work through. So this thing, once it's staffed, is going to produce how much? And how much until we can upgrade it? Oh, we should upgrade it now. Let's see how much we get. Fuel generator 21. Oh, boy. Okay, and what does this need, the energy plant? It needs 12. You know what? I'm greedy. Let's upgrade it. We're going to upgrade it, and we're going to see how well that does, because that's going to be... You know, the thing is, we haven't needed it yet. We haven't gotten to a place where we need this fuel yet, so this is the best time to upgrade it, and maybe even this energy plant. If it's only going to take isotopes, we might be able to upgrade that one pretty early, too, and get set up for success. An employee sets to work, and now we are using our huge fuel turbine to fund our level 2, which I sneakily upgraded it as well. Our level 2 energy plant. Now we have a energy output of 73. You love to see it. I think what we should do now then is get our manufacturing and ISO factoring floors up and running here. So this floor is obviously not even running, so we'll get that guy going, at least with the L1s. And that's going to get us the isotopes that we need to like start upgrading things a little faster. So we'll get a... Oh yeah, so I think what our issue is too is we're starting to run low on employees. I think it's time to start converting some employees. And that's going to produce some trash because I'll show you, when they are created, they tend to vomit. So let's head over to the... Oh, no, wait, no, it's not the headquarters. I haven't really been using my headquarters. And I don't know, leave a comment if you... Like, I don't know if you guys use your headquarters or not, but I don't tend to use them very much. Just because the shape is not what I'm used to. Okay, so we have our conversion room here. I'm going to spend 1 artifact and convert somebody. But it is going to mean that that person isn't going to power our propaganda centers. So, monetization stations, rather. But here they go. Here he's getting converted. So the only issue here is I need more residents to move in. However, I only have 8 spots. So now I'm only gonna have 1 spot. So I'm not gonna find at the spaceport, I'm not gonna find the ability to bring down 1 person. It's always multiples. It's always 5 or 3 or 12. So I need to make a lot more room for employees, I think. So as you can see, there's the trash there, which is gonna slow down their movement speed. He gets out. He has a little barf. And now he's an employee. So that's gonna help us clean some stuff up. Okay, our waste is starting to become a problem here, and I have claimed the area I need for it. 53% threat level, so I think I need to build my, maybe we could get it even further out. I do need to build my smokestacks sooner rather than later. And I could upgrade my headquarters soon-ish. That way I could get a little further out of my control zone here. However, I think for right now, staying small is fine. We have very good production on all ends. I think maybe upgrading the hab is a good idea, and making another copy here of our hab level so that I can get some more folks to move in. And maybe let's... do we need more staff members? I don't know if we need more staff members just yet, but we will once we get the smokestacks going. Let's see, how much minerals do I have? I think I have enough. I think it's time we get the smokestacks going for sure. So if this is our road here, we'll put it right here with the entrance kind of facing the future road so the trucks can start dropping off the trash. Let's build our smokestacks. Not an enjoyable building, to be sure. I kind of like it. I like the way it spews the smoke out, but not good for our people. So that's going to become a concern. And like I said, we're going to keep living. We're going to live this way, I think. Okay, things are looking pretty good here. I think the next thing to do is... Oh yeah, let's finish the isofab floor. And then let's... save up, because we need some defenses. So we've got our isofab area all ready to go, and if we go up to the mineral fab area, if I want to build any more of these, I kind of like the look, so let's mess around with blueprints. I'm going to call this a blueprint here. We're going to call this mineral fabrication floor. And we'll save the blueprint. Now, blueprints are interesting, right? It says minerals, level 1 minerals, it needs 158 of those. However, like I said, if you can get upgraded minerals, we have 6 level 3 minerals, giving me 150. But it doesn't always... you might get trapped with tier 3 minerals where it needs a certain type. It'll be like, I need 5 tier 3 minerals and 12 tier 2 minerals or something. And so then you're kind of like, okay, well, you now need to shut down some of these so that people aren't so efficient at getting to tier 3 so you can have some tier 2s lying around. So the blueprint system is very useful, but I find it more useful, I think, for the hab floor, which I'm actually going to go do right now. Like, I like this setup. I think we Tetrised it really well. It's got relays controlling everything. There's nowhere else. Maybe a slightly different design would allow for more storage blocks to be used, because 1, 2... like 7 blocks here and another, 10. So 10 total blocks are not really being used except for to access things. And so that's not exactly ideal. If there was a way to store more goods somewhere, that may be good. Like, actually, we can get 1 more waste receptacle right there. And then I think this is good. So, like, let's call this a habitation deck 01, because we might make a bunch of different designs, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, that is the next floor. So, I don't know, maybe after work. Let's see. Can I upgrade this thing yet? Maybe after work we should get this hab upgraded. Okay, we can now. Great. So I'm going to wait for work to be done. Then I'm going to upgrade their habitat on them again and get some folks filled in there so we can bring in some more staff. Because right now... I'm doing okay for income, but I wish I was making more. In the meantime, the smokestacks are good. Let's go ahead and jump straight to an upgrade on that. I have 225 minerals. I need 400 minerals to get ready for the impending attack, and I really want to start dealing with some of my trash. Okay, let's claim some... that's better for artifacts, actually. Let's get artifacts there. Here we go, that's better. We'll get those minerals, and we'll upgrade those. And we got to survey this building. We're going to get all that cleared out, and hopefully... Oh, yeah, we should probably get some more isotopes coming in. And then hopefully... leisure time. Sorry, folks. No more leisure time for you while I upgrade this building. Oh, I feel so bad. I gotta figure out what to do with this headquarters. I just never use it very much, but we'll figure something out. Well, once that's built, I'm going to drop a blueprint to get some more residents in here. And then let's assign at least 1 person here to that. And while we're waiting for all that, let's go into our screen here, City Employee Management. I don't think we've done this yet. It's pretty spicy. There's a number of ways. There's the full-time jobs, obviously, that we want to force people to work on. And then there's our temporary jobs. Now, these are prioritized, and I can edit the priorities if I want, and I do. The issue is the garbage is going to pile up because the cleanup is there's 44 open tasks, and none of them are being done because we don't have a lot of staff lying around. And so these 44 open tasks are going to sit around waiting to be done. However, I'm going to have somebody always supplying the smokestacks. So they're always going to be running back and forth, bringing trash out to the smokestacks. And we have one staff member waiting to burn waste. So one staff member always needs to just be loading it up, and he's only going to be taking stuff from the storage. But that's fine. It's going to lower the storage and increase our capacity for trash to be just building up. And that'll hopefully help keep things clean. But we still need a bunch of people to, as you can see, 53 items here, 78 move resources. So these ones are very low. So sometimes what I like to do is once we're in a good space, I'll like move this up in priority and have everybody focus on cleaning up. Just it's almost like, you know, on Saturdays, you know, Friday's done, we work, you go out for a movie Friday night, Saturday morning you wake up, all right, it's cleaning day. Everybody go clean up the 53 items of trash. Then we can relax and have our weekend. I don't know, maybe you guys do it different in your house. So that's the plan as we see it here. We've got our smokestack running, 61% threat level, and it's going to keep going up as we claim more things. Well, I'm an idiot. One reason it's not running is because it's not on a power grid. So let's get an energy pylon out here, and let's fix my stupid mistake. Thankfully, they rethought the math, and now I think it works. So that we only need 36 level 1s and 3 level 3. So I'm going to go apply blueprint. It is going to build all of this, and I'm actually going to take away the conversion capsule and either put some more storage here or another propaganda machine and just kind of wait and see, you know, what I need in that spot. But this is our new living wing and earning money wing, and I can't wait to move in the new people. Let's take a look. Livability is still plus 234. Minus is 14 from the Z thing, which is good because this building is slowly sucking it all out of the air. Minus 8 from the nearby fuel turbine. That's okay. Unfortunately, pollution is going to go up. Waste hopefully won't. And then we're also going to get a turret in here, I think, somewhere soon. So that is also going to cause some issues with livability, but that's okay. We're gonna work on it. We're gonna build out this way, and I'm hoping by the time we have a big bustling city, that we'll also have a lot of fighter ships that we can defend the city without the use of turrets. It might be a bad idea to do that, but I want to see if possible. I just love the aesthetics of this game at night when all the light is kind of cruising through the fog. A bright and shining floor number 2 is complete. We're maxed out for city employee management, so if I want any more, I do need to build a conversion pod, I believe, but I think this is good for now. So we're not finding much better than these 8s. I don't know, we can wait 20 seconds and see if a 12 shows up, but I think I'm just going to get these 8 citizens to show up, and then hopefully a 4 happens. 6. Okay. If another 4 happens, I'll be able to max out my my citizens, and then hopefully I'll be able to get some more profit out of that. And then also, I think I should build another conversion station to see if that ups our level of staff members. It gives me 2 more staff members. I build it. It's only going to take 6 minerals, so we're just going to build that. That's going to get me 2 more staff members right away. Or, I mean, that I can convert. I have the artifacts. I might as well unlock this while I have the artifacts and take a look. So unlocking the council gives me access to either getting some more isotopes, donating 500 credits. So basically, it's the marketplace for all my various currencies. So I can sell stuff. I don't think I can get... I can only get influence or spend influence, so I'm not going to be able to earn money here. However, I'm going to be able to use everything else. Oh, no, I can. Request 10 credits. 250 credits for 10 influence. Okay, I love this. I wish there was ways. I'm sure there's going to be ways eventually that I'm going to research to increase my income of my gain of influence. If not, I can just spend isotopes to earn influence, I suppose. But we don't have to worry about that just yet. What we need to worry about right now is getting these guys... I've never seen this behavior before. They are not bringing in my isotopes. And I wonder if there's some kind of reason for that they're just like not going to get these isotopes. I guess because they're moving the minerals first. Empty the mines. No, let's go... Yeah, maybe it is. It's just because I have so few staff members that it's really dialed it in that I am not going to be able to get a lot of things done very quickly until I get some more staff members in here. So let's go ahead and convert another staff member. Yes. All my ordering was paying off, and now I put it back into a normal order. They're processing again, and I am making crazy bucks here. So let's get this placed. Yes. Yes. There. Yes. Yes. Upgrade. Bigger. Bigger. No, wait. Can't afford it. Okay, I'm draining the battery right now. So I don't actually need this on until such time as I am being attacked. So maybe I don't need to do this. I could just like turn this off for a bit. Or do we upgrade? We can afford it. Oh wait, was I? Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, I have a bit of time to upgrade this before we cause a problem with the... Oh, actually no, because it'll take power from there to keep the grid running. Okay. Oh, let's turn this off. Well, I mean, there's no point in turning it on or off. The drain is now, we have 0 energy stored, so I think I need more batteries. And then I want to go batteries, batteries. Okay, this game, it triggers something in me. It makes me go to a dark place. More batteries. No, place them correctly. More batteries. All right, Rebel threat at 92%. Is it worth upgrading to the final level, a level 3? Can we afford it? Another 12 energy. Yes, let's do it. Oh, hurry up. And there we have it. A level 3 turret is built, and I feel all of the sudden much more safe. Much more safelier. Our threat level jumps back up to 93. That's not even that bad. I'm gonna like put a staff member on it. Well, we're not gonna put a person on it just yet because it is ready. It is now fully leveled up. It has got a nice range of control there as long as they don't attack our spaceport. I hope they don't attack our spaceport. That could be bad. Hopefully they come for something in here first, if and when they attack. But this beautiful city... Oh, wait. Oops. Okay, pay no heed to all the garbage that's building up around this manufactory. I've got to reorder that. Clean up... Oh, good lord. That gets so dirty so fast. Okay, we'll do that for now. I'm going to build a couple more habs so I can get some more staff members living here. It looks like I still have a little electricity. I could probably sustain another full one of these. I could even upgrade this to a level 3, build another level 3 right here, and just fill this with inhabitants. I feel like I could sustain that with plus 11. A lot more to do, a lot of credits to spend, a lot of minerals to spend, a road to build. I'm going for a metropolis here in this one. We have enough zethane in the area that we should just build big. That's the best way to survive in this harsh world, in this harsh climate, is build big. I am very much looking forward to the next episode because we are gonna get busy and clean up this factory. Hopefully you enjoyed this and found it to be some solid content. I will see you all in the next episode of Titans of Industry. Streams.